One really simple way to secure a Windows workstation is to have uh, accounts with usernames and passwords. To create a new account and add a password in Windows, you go to the Start menu, Control Panel. Windows has other built-in security features, mainly under the System and Security option here. The network and internet, you can do some things for security, um, even with programs. But where we're going to now is user accounts. And what we want to do is add or remove a user account. We are going to create a new user account. You always want to use standard user accounts because they have less rights, less privilege than the administrator account. If an administrator account gets hacked, the hacker has an easier time doing whatever he or she wants to do on the computer because they have higher privileges than a standard account. If they got into a standard account, they would have to do what's called escalate privilege and work their way up into the administrator account to get access to what they're trying to get access to. Whereas the standard user doesn't have access to everything. The administrator pretty much has a free game of the workstation. So you always want to use the standard user account. And when you need to do something that an administrative account is required for, it asks you for a password. If you're trying to do something under the administrator account that would normally require a password in the standard account, it doesn't ask you for password. It's already in. You're just able to do whatever you want. The standard account has that second layer of authentication. It's like, hey, if you want to do this, it takes administrator rights to delete these files. What's the password for the administrator account? So you want to set up standard users. We'll hit create account. We'll go into our account and we will create a password. You want to use a decent sized password, 8 or more characters, probably 10 or more characters, uppercase, lowercase, special characters, numbers, to make your password strong. Basically what we did is we created an account and then password protected it and made it a standard user. You want to have a username and password on your account. You can say, oh, well, my computer's at home, I lock my doors. Is a hacker really going to just walk into my house and jump on my computer? No, that's not why you're creating a username and password. If it's at home, it's pretty safe from physical access. But if you're connected to the internet, which you have a computer at home, you're probably connected to the internet. Anybody that's connected to the internet can get to your computer if they know what they're doing. And if you don't have a username and password, when they do remote in or connect to your computer from the internet, if there's no username and password set up, they're in. If they do remote to your computer and you do have a username and password, it asks them, hey, what account are you logging in under, and what is the password for the account you're logging in under? So it's a really simple way to keep things safe. Again, you may say, oh, there's no one gaining physical access, I don't need a password, but it's not really about physical access. Most hackers that are not employees or friends of a company or yourself do it through the internet. They don't ever gain physical access. So this is one way to help limit your vulnerabilities. Another thing you can do is make sure your firewall is on by going, again, from the control panel, System and Security, and Windows Firewall. Firewall will protect you from a lot of things coming in that shouldn't be coming into your computer.